Please watch on for Prophecy Part 285, Prophecies of Lord Jesus Christ, Vegetarian, the End Times Tribulations, and the Second Coming.
Throughout the history of mankind, the divine messages are often shrouded in mystery. Prophets, messiahs, or whichever names you call them, are often persecuted and oppressed, their words obscured. But how do we distinguish the true from the false? To do so, one can only rely on the divine's guidance, and the truth will reveal itself to those who earnestly seek it. The second coming refers to the return of Lord Jesus Christ, vegetarian, to earth. It is one of the most central and significant themes in the Bible and is viewed as the key aspect of Christian theology, representing the culmination of God's plan of salvation for humanity. It is one of the most prophesied and anticipated events in human history, and scholars have identified over 1,800 references to the second coming of Jesus Christ in the Bible. In the Old Testament, more than 17 books mention Christ's return. The New Testament speaks of it in 23 of the 27 books. It is stated that this event will provide humanity with a critical opportunity for redemption through the grace and mercy of Lord Jesus Christ.
For this reason you must also be ready, for the Son of Man is coming, at an hour when you do not think he will. So Christ was offered once to bear the sins of many. To those who eagerly wait for him, he will appear a second time, apart from sin, for salvation.
This prophecy may indicate that when Lord Jesus appears, the purpose will be to enlighten masses of people, as well as to liberate the countless souls who are suffering, even from purgatory or hellish realms, due to their past sins. The focus seems to be on salvation, with an emphasis on raising beings out of suffering and elevating the world. To liberate so many beings, despite the heavy burden of their sins, requires a strength that can only be found in the true Son of God. Although, as many biblical scholars have stated, Lord Jesus' first coming was marked by humility, it is widely believed that his second coming will be marked by power and glory.
And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars. And on the earth distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory.
On the 2nd of December, an unusual giant dark hole appeared on the sun called a coronal hole. The recent coronal hole is so big that it can hold 60 Earths.
Within 24 hours, the hole widened and it reached a width of around 800,000 kilometers. Scientists were surprised, also a little scared, because this hole started spewing streams of unusually fast radiation. Things became all the more scary on the 4th of December. That's when the hole started pointing directly at our planet.
According to a new study, the moon has been shrinking in size over the past years. And due to this, the celestial body is witnessing unprecedented moonquakes.
According to NASA, the moon is drifting away from Earth, reported a UK-based website.
A new study shows that the massive ice sheets at the top and bottom of our planet are shrinking much faster than previously thought.
In the past 2 years, the glacier has gone from here in 2021 to here in 2022, and now to here in 2023. And researchers also went back to the site of old photographs to see what's changed.
For several years now, mysterious giant craters have been appearing in the Siberian tundra. Like golf holes in a game played by giants, at least 17 have been found so far.
Look at this massive sinkhole. It's one of many that can be found in Konya, Turkey. The region is dealing with the sinkhole epidemic. There are currently over 2,000 of them.
This morning, a new study warns sea levels are rising in the south, accelerating rapidly since 2010, putting tens of millions in the path of future floods.
There is a hole at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean, and this hole is leaking water upwards. Not ocean water, but warm water, at least 9 degrees warmer compared to the ocean water. And that could result in a massive earthquake. A 9 magnitude earthquake is what some people have said is possible.
With the Arctic warming nearly 4 times faster than the rest of the world, this frozen layer faces a perilous threat: thawing. As the ground softens, the infrastructure that Arctic communities rely on becomes increasingly unstable, leading to sinkholes, landslides, and coastal erosion, disturbing the lives of local communities.
The earth ripped open once again. Fire fountains erupting from a long crack, lava streaming towards people's homes. For Iceland, this is the most serious eruption in more than 50 years.
Etc. As we have outlined in previous episodes, the various signs that will reveal the time of the second coming include wars, natural disasters, widespread immorality, and injustice and suffering of those upon the earth. It seems to be now, with humankind being tested so mightily, that Lord Jesus Christ, vegetarian, will return, as the verse describes, in a cloud with power and great glory. Could the word cloud here be another indication of the power that Jesus Christ yields in his return? Clouds are the mass gathering of tiny water droplets or ice crystals from the Earth's atmosphere. Might this be indicating that the Son of God is likewise gathering all of his might and strength, perhaps even gathering the divine beings and heavenly angels to be ready to serve? Many wonder, when will he return? The biblical parable of the fig tree, as told by Lord Jesus, is often interpreted as a sign of his return.
Now learn a lesson from the fig tree. When its branches bud and its leaves begin to sprout, you know that summer is near. In the same way, when you see all these things, you can know His return is very near, right at the door.
Many people believe that this passage and the fig tree refer to the restoration of Israel's independence on May 14, 1948. The verse hints that at this time in history, Jesus Christ was very close to his physical return. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, was born in 1950.
However, years ago, Master revealed that her high self descended to the child's body 2 years later.
I came down not on 12th of May, huh? That was just a physical birth of this body. I came when this body was already 2 years something. That body was dead at that time. It was already cold and stiff. That body was a saint who came down to prepare, a body for me. But even then, the Maya also wanted to kill him, to harm him a lot. So, 2 years, gone, yeah? Prepare the body. And so I came down then, okay?
Many members of our Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association, all vegans, have experienced inner visions that she is the Lord Jesus Christ reincarnate.
Thưa Sư Phụ, trong một thể nghiệm nội tại trong lúc thiền định, con đã thấy Ngài chính là Chúa Giêsu tái lâm trong thời đại này. Hóa thân Sư Phụ và Chúa Giêsu hợp nhất cùng một lực lượng và bay vút trên tận tầng trời cao.
在很古远时，我就一直和师父在一起。师父下来这个地球好多事，我也跟下来很多事。有一世，师父是耶稣基督，我是主耶稣的徒弟，当时的抹大拉玛利亚。我看见我和主耶稣，还有主耶稣的门徒，为了逃离犹太人的追杀，赶往山上，躲在山洞里。也看见主耶稣被伤害，被欺凌，看见主耶稣背十字架，很心碎。很心痛。
打坐中，我在内在境界看到3个白色圆柱形光柱从天而降，把我们罩在其中。光柱外面下着天雨，好神奇啊！突然，天空中出现了五彩祥云，优雅的琴声从天空中飘来。我仰望天空时，师父又以耶稣示现了。师父说：“我愿为人类牺牲一切，永远爱你们。”
Others have also recognized Jesus Christ within Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan.
I remember Beach Boy Algerton. After the party in Cancun, he went to my hotel. He sit in front of the elevator where I'm going to go in my room. He knows it. Secret there, so he won't listen. He said, what are you doing here? I said, I want to see you. Something like that. I said, why? I said, I think you are almost like something like Jesus. I said, what are you talking about? I said, you're talking about the zillions and zillions and zillions of spiritual married partners that you have the world in your life. I think you are Jesus reincarnated.
Etc. The return of Jesus Christ as Supreme Master Ching Hai fulfills numerous prophecies in both the Old Testament and the New Testament.
For as the lightning comes from the east and flashes to the west, so also will the coming of the Son of Man be.
The phrase "the lightning comes from the east and flashes to the west" foretells that the Son of Man, Jesus Christ himself, will appear in the east, and he will travel throughout the east and the west to enlighten the entire world. The lightning metaphor is used to convey the sudden, powerful, and illuminating nature of Jesus Christ's coming. When he comes, his glorious light will illuminate the darkness, and his power will shake the whole world. As prophesied, Supreme Master Ching Hai appeared to the world in Ola, also known as Vietnam, a country in the East with rich culture and spiritual traditions. People from all over the world invited her to visit their cities and enlighten their people. wherever she visits, people see her glorious light radiate and illuminate the place. Those who receive initiation with her are immediately enlightened, seeing the inner glorious divine light and hearing the word or the sound from heaven that is mentioned in the Bible.
วันแรกที่ผมได้ฟังอาจารย์ปาฐกถาธรรมที่ศูนย์สิริกิติ์แห่งชาติคือได้เห็นอาจารย์มีรัศมีสีทองที่เปล่งออกมาจากรอบกายท่านแล้วก็แสงอันนี้เปล่งออกมาเต็มห้องเหลืองอารามไปหมดผมก็ รู้สึกแปลกใจว่าแสงของท่านนี่ทำไมไม่เหมือนกับคนธรรมดาคือปกติแสงคนธรรมดานี่ที่ผมเห็นนี่มีหลายสีผู้ปฏิบัติธรรมก็จะมีสีขาวแต่ของอาจารย์นี่คือแสงของท่านนี่เปล่งออกมาที่เปล่งออกมานี่เป็นสีทองคือพิเศษกว่าของคนธรรมดา
Master, I saw your whole body have more than 10,000 from the light.
Oh.
It's very strong. All the sun from the light is loud. Thank you. Love.
It's love. Okay.
Yes.
It's love. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Good.
后来看到一张海报，写着来自喜马拉雅山的清海无上师讲经说法，即刻开悟，一世解脱。我立刻去听经。介绍清海无上师出场时，我看到清海无上师全身发金色的光
etc. Supreme Master Qinghai, vegan, has also preached the gospel wide and far.
And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world, for a witness to all nations, and then shall the end come.
Through an array of satellite networks, online platforms, and global outlets, Supreme Master Qinghai's words and the teachings of Jesus Christ have been broadcast to billions of people. She has also toured the continents and brought enlightenment to audiences around the world. In this way, she continues to uplift and enlighten truth seekers. She lovingly reminds us all of the end times, encourages us to follow the 10 commandments, especially "Thou shalt not kill," meaning to keep a vegan diet and to embody God's teachings with grace and kindness.